Ni hao, woda minzi su. That's about as much Chinese as I think I'm going to do this time, but I hope to do more in the future because for the past 2 months I've started to learn Mandarin Chinese. I've had ups and downs. To start with, I was just sort of learning the basics, trying to get to grips with numbers and the different sounds and pinyin and the tones. Seem to not have an awful lot to go with. But I find learning any language, or did find learning any language, was very, very difficult in my youth, and it's not got any easier now that I'm retired. I'm much older. So I thought, well, what can I do? I think I find visual things a lot better. So I started to look at the characters, the Chinese characters, and I find these really interesting. And because I've started to connect some of the words that I'm trying to learn with the characters, and to learn them and to understand how they connect and where they came from and what their meanings are, things are beginning to stick a bit better. So that's really good. Oh, just a couple more things. I thought you might like to know that I found putting stickers over everything would help me to learn the words. So you can see that on the photograph there, I've got stickers, for instance, Earthsea for sun. The other thing is that I have put on my iPad the Mandarin keyboard, and what I've spent was a fascinating half day one time, which was to look at all the characters that are actually on the keyboard, the very basic characters, and find out what they mean. So although now I don't know a lot of the words, I'm actually beginning to recognize most of the basic shapes that keep cropping up in combinations to make a word. So I think this was very helpful to me, and I'd thoroughly recommend you doing it. Anyhow, that's all for now. So it's good night, Wanyan.